The dream of rags to riches captures the imagination of most of the world's poor, and Guatemalans are no exception. But the odds are against them. A third of the Guatemalan population lives in extreme poverty, and only 10% have a steady job, and one breadwinner has to earn enough to go round the whole family. The average family has 6 children, most of them unplanned. For several years now, secret addresses have been circulating among women with unwanted pregnancies. They've heard that a chance of help is available to them. This young woman is 6 months pregnant. She's talking to a woman who arranges adoptions. The young mother has her doubts. She's heard talk of child prostitution and organ trade. Most of the children are born on the outskirts of the city, where poverty is at its worst. Here, it's becoming increasingly common for mothers to give up their children for adoption. But rumours have also been going round that babies are being kidnapped. In this settlement, it's more than just a rumour. One day, this woman's daughter simply disappeared. Baby traffickers had found adoptive parents in the USA who'd already paid for a child. They had to come up with the goods. But her mother tracked her down and fought to get her back. First of all, she had to prove that she was really the natural mother and that the child hadn't been neglected. It all began when Marlon was just 10 months old. I had to go into hospital quite suddenly. We'd just moved to another district, so I asked one of the new neighbours to look after the baby. I told her that I would of course give her some money for it. I had no other choice. I was barely conscious. When I came out of hospital, my daughter had disappeared. This woman had certain connections, and it wasn't the first time she'd been involved in something like that. The neighbour had been collaborating with a lawyer who arranged adoptions in return for a very good fee. Both of them have been prosecuted, and Marlene is at home again. Were you able to see your daughter throughout all of this? 6 months went by before I was allowed to see her. Then the lawyer sent me written permission, saying that I could see her almost every day. There was a fierce legal battle. They wanted to get all the paperwork together as soon as possible, so that they could take Marlene out of the country. No one knows exactly how many allegedly orphaned children have been given up for adoption, which is why the demand for tighter laws and regulations is growing. Yet others say that the legal situation is not the problem. Like this man, lawyer and former president of Guatemala. The problem is the huge demand abroad for adoptive children. Whenever there's an opportunity to do good business, people will take it. For some lawyers and child dealers, it's a huge business. But it's certainly illegal. 98% of all adopted children end up abroad. This woman was caught claiming to be the mother of a baby, who according to blood tests she wasn't related to. In reality, she's the mother of a 6-year-old daughter. She didn't go to prison because she confessed and gave the names of the traffickers. They told me to pretend I'd just given birth, to walk very slowly and look as though I was still in some discomfort. The lawyer there asked me if I was the real mother, and I just said yes. Now she regrets the deal. Everyone had warned her about these people, but she simply didn't believe that the baby trade mafia existed. People had said that children were being stolen. Most people in the area hid their children. And it didn't cross your mind that the child might have been stolen? No, I honestly never thought that. They told me that the baby's mother was a prostitute and didn't want her baby. And you went along with it for a fee. I did it because I really needed the money. I didn't have anything then. My husband had just died. She got around $15 for her part in the deal. Not a great profit. It's said that babies change hands on the black market for around $3,000.